It's 7:30 and I woke up late because last night I had to descend from the mountaintop to Chalet de Marmotte due to the fear of coming a thunderstorm. Consequently, I didn't get much sleep and was way too tired to wake up at sunrise. Good morning. It's 8:30 and the owner of this chateau just arrived, so we have to pick up and leave this place. So guys, this side is all covered with clouds. It's no bueno being inside the cloud. Yeah, it's so windy and wet. So the other side looks completely different. It's sunny. So I hope that the ride down, the descent will be amazing because it won't be covered with the clouds. As expected, I was caught by the owner of Chateau as I trespassed on his property. He was pretty pissed off and demanded a camping fee, but I refused. I packed everything and made a quick departure. I felt laying on dirt for 3 hours freezing was not worth the money he was asking for. Yeah, I totally overslept. I was so exhausted from changing locations. I totally forgot to put an alarm clock, and of course, this is what happens when you trespass on a private property. The owner gets angry. He asked us if we threw some trash into the trash bin and if we want to make a contribution. At least this is what I understood, but he spoke Italian, so I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely while you are wild camping, get out right after sunrise. After Grand Theft camping, I climbed back up to the peak and crossed the French border. Yeah, we crossed the French part of this serpentine. It's quite steep. I think I will push my bike until we get to like less steep part of the road. Now I see a lot of forts on top of the hills. Yeah, there. Ooh. Let's be careful here. It's 9 AM and this road is already so busy. I just passed maybe 7 to 10 cars going in a convoy. So far the brakes hold. They are really hot. I mean, I have to stop here and there to let them cool off, but so far so good. Wow, so nice. So I have to stay upright to create as much friction as possible. Also, I put out my solar panel, which also helps with worsening the aerodynamics of the Brompton, and the headwind helps a little bit. Finally I got onto a smooth asphalt, smooth as new. Yeah, wow, I'm speechless. Man, I still feel bad about that owner of the Chateau de Marmotte. I totally understand his feelings. If I had a super duper restaurant on the top of the mountains, one of the most favorite spots, the only spot that high, well, I would be really angry seeing some homeless tourists just trespassing the property. So next time, I think it's best to ask for permission. If it's not abandoned, then I believe you can still make some deal, so it's win-win for both parties. Yeah, I'm so glad that they're honking because you wouldn't have a chance to see it coming. These serpentines are short, very short, but we are still slowly descending. I think we are at 1400 right now. I feel much safer riding on these paved asphalt roads. The brakes works better and the wheel does not, slide. The view on French side of the Alps was breathtaking, especially while descending, as I had more time to enjoy the scenery. It was the reward for all the effort. If I would travel from French side uphill, man, it will take me all day. I think there are like 25 or maybe more, like these turns. And they are pretty steep too. I think I can comfortably ride down up until 8% incline. I checked my rims and they are burning. They are overheated. And the worst case scenario is that your tire will explode. The heat can inflate the tube even more and the tube can explode. I heard that stories as well. Sometimes I'm just envious of those hikers that have only one backpack and they can come and go without much delay. With Brompton, setuping, the camp and everything takes so much time, like 30 minutes up to 1 hour, depending on how much camping stuff you deployed. Yeah, I bought the tent, forgot to mention. I bought a Big Agnes Copper Spur UL3, a freestanding tent, and the thing is, it's not that stable during the wind. And yesterday, man, the wind was crazy and it changed direction too. So next time, either believe the forecast and just trust that it won't change on a whim, even if you don't have a signal. So can you believe the 4-hour-old forecast? If you can, then you will have like a calm sleep. If not, then yeah, it's about the judgment. How much would you willing to risk? With that wind, it will blow the tent away. So we are getting closer to the bottom of this pit. And I have to switch to French because most probably I won't meet any other Italian until I reach Ventimiglia. So we will cross French-Italian border again somewhere along the way. I'm curious about French food. Italian food is fine. It's all about pies, pizzas, and a little bit of salami. Not about cheese much. So pretty basic. The French, they have baguettes, and that's all I know. So I'm very curious how it will taste. As I continued descending, the road became busy with trucks transporting repair construction materials. The severity of the flood became evident as construction workers appeared along the way, with roads mostly closed or featuring sections with mobile semaphores. Entire stretches of the road had been destroyed, painting the extent of the damage. I don't see shit! Whoa! So much dust! Yeah, they are still repairing all the tracks and bridges. The flood in 2020 must have been really disastrous. And yeah, we officially left Serpentines. We can go downhill a lot faster. Woohoo! A brand new bridge. There were some bikers just chilling outside of the entrance. Is it closed for cars? Maybe. but one was sleeping. They seem exhausted. This is like a lifetime experience. I probably won't come back here, but I will cherish my memories forever. Look at what flood damage. They have to rebuild all new route all over again. So much effort, guys, to keep the human infrastructure intact, and the nature will destroy it on a whim within one night. I think repairing the tunnel through the Tende, it cost, I don't know, 25 million euro. Wow, the whole hill just gone. Man, the nature is ruthless. It just destroys whatever it wants. Man-made constructions, buildings, memorials, monuments, you name it. Now imagine that not only you have to repair the road, but you have to clean up all those mess, the rock, and also make it nice looking. It's so much investment, so much work. This is amazing, right? 60 kilometers downhill up until the seaside. This was the reward for all the hard work yesterday, and I take it.
Once I crossed the French border, I was surprised by super nice French villages, hugely contrasting with the Italian side because of different architecture.
I can say the French part feels kinda different, it's more picturesque. Look at those lands, really nice land. The houses are kinda different as well. There's a dog pooping. This is so fun. Riding for 1 hour straight downhill. Tende. We are in Tende. Okay. First village.
Then after a continuous downhill a free-fall ride for about an hour, I took a break at Tende, the final destinations if you would go by train from Cuneo.
Maybe let's take a break here, find where supermarket and the stuff, water fountain and everything, and then continue to Ventimiglia. Alright, see you later. Department des Alpes Maritimes.
So welcome to Tende. Really nice town. People seems different. I don't know. There's really fancy playground for kids. Yeah, hey, do you see that? There's a trail. I see the rope bridge, so I think you can get up there and maybe take a walk. During the break, I realized that the hectic night before had damaged my sunglasses and phone holder. I felt frustrated and worried about the possibility of losing my phone during the ride, as I relied on it for navigation. So, a lot happened yesterday. First, I broke my sunglasses when I slept behind the chateau. I think I accidentally just crushed my sunglasses. Second is my phone holder is damaged as well. It lost this part that holds the corner of my phone. So yeah, 13 euros down the drain just like that. It served me well. It still holds, but it's very flimsy, so I have to be super careful about not to lose my phone, man. That would be super expensive. So yesterday was kind of disaster. Not everything went according to the plan. So this is another face of the Tende. Do you see those houses on the hill? It's so magical. And the flood apparently destroyed this part of the river, which is too bad.
In the end, I don't regret crossing mountains despite the collateral damage and was looking forward to get back to seaside as soon as possible. But more about that in the next video.